There was some disappointing news this week in regards to children's ability to comprehend science.
Last spring, the Department of Education measured students' knowledge of physical, life, earth, and space sciences. The national results showed only about 31% of elementary and high school students have a solid grasp of the subject. President Obama has made science and math education a national priority.
And that is where the Science Olympiad comes in. Now today, hundreds of Chicago public school science teachers, as well as their students, are taking part in the 3rd annual Build It, Learn It Day. And joining us now to tell us about his science teacher, Glenn Johnson. He's from Edward Coles Academy, as well as 2 students who are participating in that event. So your students, I'm sure, call you Mr. Johnson. Right, so we want to know about the event, but first of all, a lot of students these days will say, I'm not going to become a scientist. Why do I need to learn about science? Why is that important for us?
Well, science is everything. It's actually, we study science as the next breath you take, oxygen. And oxygen we get from plants as a process of photosynthesis. So science is all around us, from the sunlight, the energy, from the technology that we take from it, energy, chemical energy, converted into electric energy to power the battery buggy that you see here.
Everything we do.
It's
You can't live without science, right? Mr. Johnson, look, he's educating us, too. Okay, so both of you girls, we have Ashanti and Paige, right? Welcome.
Yes.
And you guys have built something that you've worked together. Tell us what you've got here.
Well, I have the tower, and this is the battery buggy.
Okay, tell us what they do.
Well, the battery buggy is motioned by a battery, as you can see, and right here we will like wind it up to show how far it will go, and then it will stop automatically by where we place the wing nut.
Okay, and how about yours? Tell us about your tower.
So what's the point of the tower?
The point of the tower is to see how much can it hold on, like the weight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now, when Mr. Johnson first gave you the assignment, did you think, why do I have to do this? But what have you learned from it?
I learned that you can build a lot of things, and
probably learned a lot about
measuring.
Stability, right, and how important it is.
Yeah.
Does it make you think, like, when you're out driving around? I mean, you built this tower. You can go outside and look at some of the steel structures. Does it make you think about how some of the things that are surround us every day have to be done?
Yes, by measuring it. It makes me think that I could build this one day myself.
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear that. So maybe become. And so, Mr. Johnson, the students who come to this now, this event, they're going to learn and get ideas for projects and then compete, or what?
Actually, the competition is coming up in March the 19th, and students have the opportunity to get involved in at least 21 different activities. One being the battery buggy, the tower, studying anatomy, studying disease, chemistry. So the kids are getting a hands-on experience that is really exciting them about science, and hopefully, to continue that on into future careers.
Good.
And it's also given us an opportunity to connect with our community through the Science Olympic program. These external programs, again, give our kids opportunities to get away from just textbooks and content and get into some hands-on, minds-on application of all the science projects.
And as you said, science affects us all, but it's so nice to see 2 young ladies coming in and talking about science. Thank you so much. Absolutely.
Thank you. Now, if you'd like to learn more information about this Build It, Learn It Day, go to our website. It's all there at abc7chicago.com. Thanks, everybody. Have fun today.
Yes. Coming up after a final timeout, the piano left on